right, our next segment is going to be our live auction. And then we're going to go to our next rounds of speakers. Okay. Oh yeah, there is a bit of a glare here. Okay, let's see. Jennifer, can you bring some of the items for our live auction? Bring just a few at a time. We'll get started here. I want to say a special thank you to everyone who has donated, mailed items, made items, drove here to bring us items. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause to all of our long distance supporters. Okay. All right, our first item here, I'm going to describe it, and then Wow Wow Bill is going to start us off. Okay, so this is Cookout. You a tumbler, a flag, other flags, tablecloths, everything you need to decorate for your Independence Day cookout coming up. All right, so let's have Wild Bill start us off here.
All right, where you want to start her at now? $30 bid now, $30 bid, come on, $30 bid. 25, 30, 25, $25 bid, got $25 bid now, 30, $25 bid now, 30 now, 30, 25 bid now, 30, 25 bid now, 30, $25 bid now, 30 now, 30, $25 bid now, 30, $25 bid now, 30, in once, going 25 bid now, 30, twice, sold. All right, we got a book here. It's called The Real Anthony Foucher Book. I got a $10 bid, $10 bid, $5 bid, $5 bid. We got $5 bid now, 8, $5 bid now, 8 now, 8, $5 bid now, 8, $5 bid now, 8 now, 8, $5 bid now, 8, $5 bid now, 6, $5 bid now, 6 now, 6, $5 bid now, 6, $5 bid now, 6, got 6. $6 bid now, 7, $6 bid now, 7 now, 7, $6 bid now, 7, $6, you bid 7, $7 bid now, 8, $7 bid now, 8 now, 8, $7 bid now, 8, $7 bid now, 8, $7 bid once, you got 8, $8 bid now, 9, $8 bid now, 9, 9, 9, $8 bid now, 9, $8 bid now, 9, all in once, $8 bid now, 9, twice. We got $9 bid now, 10, $9 bid now, 10 now, 10, $9 bid now, 10. We got $10 bid now, 11, 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 now 11, $10 bid now, 11, and once. $11 bid now, 12, $11 bid now, 12 now, 12, $11 bid now, 12, $11 bid now, 12 now, 12, $11 bid now, 12. All in once, $11 bid now, 12, $12 bid now, 13, $12 bid now, 13, 13, $12 bid now, 13, $12 bid now, 13, 13, $12 bid now, 13, all in once, $13 bid now, 14, $13 bid now, 14, 14, $13 bid now, 14, $13 bid now, 14, 14, $13 bid now, 14, once, going twice, $13 bid now, 14. So we got a flag sign, 1776. We the people, making the Constitution scream again.
All right, guys, we just got this yesterday. This was beautifully hand-painted, handmade by, I forget their name, but they mailed it out to us to be auctioned off. So thank you so much for mailing this to us.
We got a $20 bid now, $20. Got $20 bid now, 5. $20 bid now, 5 now, 5. $20 bid now, 5. $20 bid now, 5 now, 5. $20 bid now, 5. $20 bid now, 1. $20 bid now, 1. $20 bid now, 21, 21, 21. I got 21. $21 bid now, 2. $20 bid now, 2 down 2. $21 bid now. I got 22 now, 3. $22 bid now, 3 now, 3. $20 bid now, 3. Somebody say yeah? Got it right here. 23 now, 4. 23 now, 4 now, 4. 24 now, 5 now, 5. 25 now, 6. 25 now, 6 now, 6. 26 now, 7. 26 now, 7 now, 7. 26 now, 7. 27 now, 8. 27 now, 8 now, 8. 27 now, 8. 28 now, 5, 29. 28 now, 29. 29 now. All right, got 29, 30. $30 now, 1. $30 now, 1 now, 1. $30 now, 1. $30 now, 1, 1, 1. I already got you. $30 bid now, 1. $30 bid now, 1 now, 1. $30 bid now, 1. Going once, twice. So.
Okay, so we have our famous teddy bears, our freedom bears, made by the amazing Elaine. The winning bidder gets to choose which one. We're going to do both of them, okay? So we have Freedom for Canada and Freedom for the USA.
All right, we got these birds. Where you want to start them at? Can we get 30? Can we start these birds at 30? 25? 20? 25? 20? 15? Come on, people. These birds are worth more than that. 15. Yeah, I got 15 now, 20. $15 now, 20 now, 20. $15 now, 20. $15 now, 20 now, 20. $15 now, 20. $15 now, 20 now, 20. $15 now, 20. $15 now, 16. $15 now, 16. $15 now, 6 now, 6. $15 now, 16. 16 now, 17. Got 16 now, 17, 17, 16 now, 17. 16 now, 17, 17, 16 now, 17. I already got you at 16. 16 now, 17. 16 now, 17, 17, 17, 17 now, 18. 17 now, 18. 18 now, 13, or 19. 18 now, 19. 19 now, 20. 20 now, 30. 20 now, 1. 21 now, 2. 22 now, 3. 22 now, 3. 22 now, 3. 23 now, 4. I got 24, 25. You got 25? 25 now, 6. Now I got 26 now, 7. 26 now, 7 now, 7. 16, 20 now, 7. 26 now, 7. I got you at 26. Now 7. 27 now, 28. 28. I got 28 now, 29. 29 now, 30. 30 now, 31. 31 now, 32. 32. 32 now, 3. 33 now, 4. 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 41. 41, 42. 42. Going once, going twice. So first time I ever auctioneered, so bear with me.
You're right. I don't believe that for a second.
Okay, this is another beautiful hand wood. And I'd like to thank the gentleman he is here, I think. There you are. Thank you. He brought this in today. How cool is that? All right, take it away, Wild Bill.
All right, we're gonna start this down low. Let's go with it. 30. I got 30 now, 5. 35 now, 40. 45, 40 now, 45. 45, 50, 60, 65, 70. 70. I got 65 now, 70. 65 now, 70 now, 70. 65 now, 70. I got 65 now, 70 now, 70. 65 now, 70. 65 now, 70. Going once. Going twice. So.
All right, this was also given to us by a lady by the name of Annie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Barbara, for bringing it down to us. Beautiful wall hanging, land of the free, home of the brave.
All right, how about a $10 bid? Come on, let's start. Let's get it started. Get it rolling. I got $10 now, 15. $10 now, 15, 15. $10 now, 15. I got $10 now, 15, 15, 15, 15. Come on, boys. That thing's worth more than that. $10 now, 15. $10 now, 15. $10 now, 12. $10 now, 12. Come on. $10 now, 12. I got 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16, 16. I got 17, 17, 17. Come on. I got 15 now, 16 now, 17. I got 16, 17, 17, 17, 16 now, 17. Anybody? 25. 25 now, 30. 25 now, 30. 25 now, 26. 25 now, 6, 6, 6, 6. 25 now, 6. Going once. Going twice. So. 25.
You guys want one more? One more? All right, and then we're doing the next one. Which one you want? All right, we're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna go to our next panel of speakers, and then we'll do another round of auctions later on, okay? Cutting board, handmade, with a beautiful patriotic resin.
All right, boys, where you want to start at? Give me 5. 20. I got $20 bid now, 5. $20 bid now, 5 now, 5. $20 bid now, 5. $20 bid now, 5. Anybody? Come on. Over there. It's worth more than that. I got 25 now, 30. 25 now, 30. I got 30 now, 40. 40 now, 50. 50, you got 50, 60. 60 now, 70. 70 now, 80. 80 now, 5. 100. 105. I got 100 now, 5. I got 100 now, 5 now, 5. $100 bid now, 5. In once. Going twice. So.
Thank you so much, Wild Bill. Let's give it up a round of applause for Wild Bill. Fast. Okay. All right. So at this time, I'd like to welcome to the stage several people. If I could have Nona and Ann and Tom and Jody and Matt. Come over to the stage. And Tammy, thank you. Yes, come on up to the stage. Okay. Okay, no worries. Hope she feels better. Alright, I feel like I'm missing one thing. Alright. Alright. Okay, so here we have Nona, which I love because in Italian, when you say Nonna, that means grandma. But I know that's not why she had the name Nona. But tell everyone a little bit about yourself. What led you to 1776 Restoration Movement? Why are you here? Why are you boots on the ground here?
Well, I'm here because I started watching the Ottawa convoy, and I thought it was so cool. And then I kind of lost interest when they were going around, when this convoy was going around DC. But then when they were going back to California, I started watching it like Bryant did. And I got watching it every day and every day and every day. And I asked the Lord, I said, what am I watching this for? I'm wasting so much time just sitting here watching the convoy. And I said, okay, I don't know what that means, but anyway. And after a while, I felt that I was supposed to join up. So I drove down I live an hour south of Lake Superior in Wisconsin. And I drove down to Des Moines, Iowa, and was waiting for the convoy because they were coming back from Washington, and I didn't know when they were going to be there. So I kind of slept in my car and hung out at a truck stop. As I was waiting, somebody attempted to hijack my car, which was rather interesting. On Mother's Day, I must say, it was the good old Mother's Day, I came to my car and this guy got up there and said, get out of the car, get out of the car. And I said, get out of the car, it's my car, why would I get out of the car? And I held on to the steering wheel and he said, get out of the car. And he threw me on the ground. And he reached around to turn the key, but I had the key on me. So there was no key for him to turn my car. And then another guy said, hey, you can't do that. And off he went, and he had a hammer in his pocket, and he threw it under a semi-trailer and kept on going. And the guy who said, you can't do that, started calling 911. And in about 3 minutes, there was 3 or 4 squad cars there. He evidently had gone down and got off at the truck stop and tried to hijack cars from 3 other people before he got to me. There was a gal with kids in the car and she took off. There was a guy that had said he had a gun in the car and he took off. And another young fellow came over and told the guy that called 911, he tried to hijack my car. And I said, he didn't know to do it, you know. And I went over and I got the hammer. I said, I'm getting that hammer. And I put it down. And by that time, the squad, they had a helicopter going around too. And they got him. They heard them saying that, oh, he's running over there, go get him. And they tased him, took him to the hospital. So that was my introduction to truck stop camping. So anyway, I got on in Nebraska when I saw the G's over there. And I've been with them since then, coming back. But in Des Moines, my brakes conked out, so I got stuck in Des Moines for a day and a half. And Santa and made arrangements for me to stay in a motel and get my brakes fixed, and so then I had to catch up. So I've been here since, and I have no idea why I'm here, other than I'm supposed to be here. But it is the hardest thing I have ever done in my life. I'm hot all the time. I'm dirty and grubby, and I don't have any money to do laundry and take showers, and it's hard to live on a lot like this and use the porta potty. But it makes me appreciate the rest of the world that doesn't have indoor plumbing and hot water. And I know I'm supposed to be here And to go down into DC on the 4th, though, I have no idea why, or whatever is going to happen is going to happen. And then I can go back, but I'm here until then. And that's all I know. But whatever I'm here for, God is going to get the glory. It's going to go to Jesus.
Thank you, Nona. So if she can do it, you can do it, right? Thank you. Sure. All right, next we have Jody and Matt. They are from Indiana. And you just arrived today? Today. How long? 7.5 hour drive. And they were here a few weeks ago, and they're back. So tell us, why are you back? Oh yeah, for the cool weather, of course. Go ahead, take it away.
Actually, we're here for freedom. I mean, I'm tired of the gas prices, tired of the grocery prices. I've been watching since the end of February, probably the beginning of March, and just watching what everybody was doing and how passionate they were. Our state group took off from that, and our state group decided to go to Michigan, and it was right around the time that the group was going through
Cross you off my list.
Portland. They were going through Portland, and I was a little nervous going to Michigan because we were there to see.
Deliver money.
And I was nervous because I saw what happened in Portland when they were throwing stuff over the overpasses. So I was nervous. I didn't know if God wanted me to go, if He wanted me to be a part of this. The very next day, I asked God, tell me what I'm supposed to do. Give me a sign. And He told me. I literally woke up the next day and our bank account was $17.76 and some change. And this was before it was named $17.76. So if that isn't a God moment, if that isn't Him screaming at me to stand up and do something, I don't know what is. So sometimes I don't listen. I can be stubborn, but I listen. And coming here the end of May, it felt like family. I felt like I knew everyone. I felt like, I didn't want to leave. I actually cried the night before we left. And to come back, it had the same feeling. Like, I feel like everybody's family. I have a big family. So that's why I'm here. And I'm here for my grandbabies.
So did both of you, when you both, was it a mutual both decision? Was it just one of you at first? How, cause sometimes we've got, because a lot of times we've got spouses back at home. So, curious.
Okay, I'll tell part of it, and then you can kick off. Okay. Yeah, I was sitting at home watching Truck or G, and I told him, hey, you need to watch this. What's going on? Because this is going to be history. This is, something we need to watch. And so I kind of got him hooked on watching it. I'll let you take a look.
Well, what she didn't tell you was when she first started watching it, she asked me to watch it, and I'm like, listen, I don't have time to sit down and watch a bunch of truck drivers driving across the country. I got things to do. And she's like, no, you really need to watch this. I'm watching this Oreo. And she goes, there's Oreo, there's this Wizzy, and I'm just like, oh my God, what are you doing with your time? Because you're not doing anything around the house. You're watching these live streamers all day long. And she was doing that. So I work in the RV industry, and we had to quit sending units to Canada because the truckers shut down the Canadian border because of what was going on. So we had to quit sending units to Canada. And so I come home, she's watching this, and I watched just probably about 10 minutes of it. Next day I'm on my way home from work. I'm like, what's going on with the convoy? And she's like, oh, I didn't think you were interested in it. And I said, well, I'm just kind of curious of what's going on. She's like, well, you'll just have to wait till you get home. I'm like, fine, be that way. So we got home, sat down, and I'm sitting there watching these guys travel across the country, and I'm seeing what they're doing, and I'm like, man, this is awesome. I can't believe they're doing this. To now I haven't watched a regular TV show since probably March. I haven't turned my TV on because now we have 3 streaming devices sitting on a footstool in front of us, so we can watch everybody, so we don't miss nothing. So that's where it's at right now, and I've met so many wonderful people. You know, we were worried about going to Michigan. We really were. We weren't sure what was going to happen. We did have run into some people that decided they were going to throw a brick through one of our convoy people's window. Some other people got eggs thrown at them, stuff like that. But you know, this is about freedom. I'm tired, but I am not comfortable at all with the way that this country is running. I mean, it's not. And if you're comfortable, there's something wrong with you. And if you're okay with $5.25 a gallon for gas and $9 for a pound of bacon, I'm like, $9? You gotta be higher than a Georgia pine if you think I'm gonna pay $9 for a pound of bacon. So, but I mean, it's gotten to the point where something has to stop. We have to stop. We have to take this back. And this is the closest thing that I have seen happen to that. And you know, my wife and I are very religious, and everybody's like, oh, you're not going to make a difference. My boss told me, he's like, you know, they're probably watching you. And I'm like, so? And they're like, you know, they're going to probably get your license plate number. You're probably going to be put on a terrorist list. And I told him, I was like, listen, if me being an American and standing up for freedom and for what is right and what is wrong and to bring back a moral government makes me a terrorist, well, then I guess I'm a terrorist. Simple as that. And Big D is too. But that's how we got here, and I love being here. The last time we left after a week we were here, we were sad. We were driving down the highway, and she's like, I don't want to go home. And I'm like, Jody, I have to go back to work. And I'm like, we're going to be back in 4 weeks. And that was the longest 4 weeks. And yeah, she was packing another bag. And I'm like, listen, it's 4 weeks away. She goes, I know, but I got to get ready. So a full pickup truck later, and here we are.
Thank you. Let's give it up to Matt and Jody.
Cheering for a
Next
driver.
we have Tammy. Tammy is a local. How far away do you live? 5 miles down the road. And she comes in every other day or so to help out, bring items, groceries, eggs. So tell us your story. How did you hear about us? Did you know us before we arrived here? Was it when we got here that you learned about us? Share a little bit.
I'm on Telegram, and I used to spend a lot of time on Telegram. And so I was following the People's Convoy, and it got to where, well, first of all, my days are very busy, so I couldn't really join the convoy. But when they settled, well, I'm not going to Hagerstown, so that's commie country. So besides, as far north as I go is Falling Waters, West Virginia. So anyways, I kind of lost track of the movement after it fizzled out there in DC. And I have been praying, for the last 2 years, Lord, what do you want me to do, And so I've got a couple channels on Telegram, a whole 33 followers, but they haven't given up on me yet. And so I share my opinion there, and I share different articles there.
Dude,
and so
move over.
there's gotta
Thank
be
you,
more
Bobby.
or whatever. Anyways, and
I
then
hear
when I
you.
found out that you all moved down here, and it's like, now I gotta be involved because you're so close. I don't have an excuse, and I drive past here every day to go to work. So, and that's how I heard about y'all. And I do want to just share a little bit before before this, when in 2020, what woke me up to the fact that the government that we have in this country is corrupt to the core was I read the book or listened to the book, The Killing of Uncle Sam. I don't know if you guys have heard that book or not, but that is a book you want to listen to. Also, there's a guy here that's passing out, they have the book, Call It Conspiracy. I think it's the same information. Anyways, it opened my eyes. I cannot believe that I helped the Republican Party campaign for Bush and McCain and Frank Wolf. I'm so ashamed of myself now after reading that, who our government was. And so I understood when Trump stood up there and a week after Davos, when he said that it is not a pandemic, I knew what he was saying. I knew that who he was fighting. After I read that book, I knew he was fighting the deep state, and that the deep state and the Illuminati that my son tried to tell me about when he was a teenager was real. And so this is something that we can do, and I know what we do is not a lot here, not yet, and when the Lord tells us something else to do, then that's what we'll do. But right now I'm glad you're here, and yep. So. Thank you for sharing, Tammy. Thank you so much. And then last but not least, Tom. I'm getting to know you, Tom. Let's give it up for Tom. So, a little on the quiet side. We haven't talked very much, but when he gets out there, he gets going. The other day at the parade, he was passing out flyers. He was almost like getting hit by the cars. And yesterday when we were convoying, he was on a mission. Every shopping center we went, he was going and sharing all of our flyers. So tell us, Tom, a little bit about you, where you're from. What led you to join 1776 Restoration Movement? Why are you here? Why are you boots on the ground and not, far away, or, what has led you to this moment?
Holy Spirit, for sure. We could start with that. Holy Spirit told me not to get the vaccine. I now know why. Holy Spirit says, you need to get involved in this. I got something for you going. So, okay. I said, I'll go for a couple days. I live in Lake Havasu. Convoy was coming through there the first day of the convoy. Joined in. First night was in Kingman, Arizona. There was about 300 vehicles there. Wow, that's pretty big. Got to talking with a few people and said, this is pretty interesting. So we moved on. Second night, third night, and the convoy is doubling and tripling every single night. And then we see the bridges. Then we see the frontage roads. And I'm going, this is way bigger than what I thought it would be. It was absolutely incredible. Made it to Hagerstown. I went on 10 convoys to DC and said, no, I don't know. I think that's about enough. I don't think I can do any more DC convoys. Started heading home. Got about halfway back to Lake Havasu. A lot of the people I knew in the convoy start texting me, hey, they're going to California. You should have stayed. I said, okay, that'll work. I get back to Havasu, stayed there for about 3 days, updated everybody there, what's going on. I said, I'm going to California to join up again. Met up in Sacramento, well, the casino just before that, and then came all the way back again. This happened on my watch, what's happening in this country. It happened on my watch. And I'm taking it personally that I got to fix this. And I know there's a lot of other people out there that feel the same exact way. This happened on our watch. This country's in real trouble. I've read the book. I've read the whole book. The book told me everything I needed to know. Now we've got to fix it. That's why we're here. That's why I'm still here. That's why I'll be here to the end. Whatever it takes, we got to do it.
Thank you, Tom. All right, let's give it up to all of our Patriot testimonials while we are here. Thank you, thank you. Okay, last call for our silent auction, 50-50 raffle and the Chinese auction. We're gonna do we're gonna pick the winning person at 7:20. And what time is it right now? Okay, all right, we're gonna do a speed round of some of our auction items, and then we're gonna do the drawing at 7:20, and then we're gonna welcome David Rydell, Santa, up on stage to close us out, okay? All right, so last call for 50/50 raffle and the Chinese auction. If you wanted to participate in that, get your tickets over on my. Continue up. Can I have Wow Wow Bill up to the stage again? You want to do what? All right. Do you know how to do it? Show me what you know. You guys can tag team. How about that? Come up in here. Come up to stage. All right, we're gonna have AJ, Wow Bill's protege. All right. Okay. When are we auctioning off first? Yep. Nice little handmade coasters, handmade autographed by Santa, which makes them a really more pricey. I know the last time somebody or Santa autographed something, it went pretty high. So let's see how high these go. Where do you want to start off?
Hey, you want to do it?
Okay, I would say we start these off at $5. Do I hear $5?
Yeah.
$5. Do I hear 10? What? $5 bidding on 10. 10. Do I hear 15? 10 bidding on 15. Do I see 15 and 10 bidding on 15? Do I see 15? 15! 15 bidding on 20. Who's gonna put it on 20? Come on. Don't give up. 15 bidding on 20. Come on. Don't be scared. 15 bidding on 16. 15 bidding on 16. Come on, put it on 16. Come on. 15 going once. 15 going twice. And sold for 15. Woo! That's pretty fun. They have to give me all this stuff more. I love this. Okay. Another wooden flag, paint handmade. I gotta say, let's start this off with at 20. Do I hear 20?
Yeah.
Okay, 20 bidding on 20. Do I hear 25? 20 bidding on 25. Come on. Don't make it so easy. Come on. Do I hear 25? Do I hear 21? Come on. 20 going on 21. Do I hear 21? 25. 25 going to 30. Do I hear 30? 30. 30. Do I hear 35? Come on. 30 going up 15. 30 going on 35. Go. Do I hear 35? 35 going once. 35 or 30? 30 going twice. Sold to Big D. Woo! Woo! No. Alright, this is a beautiful hand-made door hanger or wreath or wall hanging made by a lady who's blind actually, and she does everything by feel. And so beautifully she sent this to us a couple of weeks ago, and so we've been auctioning off them at the different rallies. So
All right, you want to start the bid at 20? Got 20, 10. Got $10 bid now, 15. $10 bid now, 15, 15. $10 bid now, 15, 15 now, 20. 15 now 20, 20 now 5. 20, 25, 20 now 5. Got $20 bid now 5 now 5. $20 bid now 5. $20 bid now 5 now 5. $20 bid now 5. Come on, people. This is a nice reef. 25 now 30. 30 now 35. I got 30 now 35 now 35. 35. 35. I got you at 30. 35. I got 35 now 40. 35 now 40 now 40. 40 40 now 5. 40 now 5. I got 50 now 5. 50 now 5 now 5. 50 now 5. I got 55 now 60. 55 now 60. 60 now 65. 65 now 70. 70 now 5. 80. I got 75 now 80. 75 now 80 now 80. 75 now 80. All in, all done. Going once, going twice. Sold. 75.
I'm gonna start running them up. I didn't want to run out of
So here we have a stainless steel Let Freedom ring etched in here, and this was mailed to us by another amazing. She's also going to be mailing us ones for the men and children, but there's a lot of room in my wrist. Hippie also wears, she has a little bit thicker wrist, and she said that they fit her fine, but this will not rust, it won't, what's the word, it won't rust or tarnish, so it's nickel free, lead free, and where would you like to start this off at?
Where you want to start it all back? Give me 20. 15. I got 15 now 20. 25. 25. I got 20 now 5. 20 now 5 now 5. 20 now 5. 20 now 5 now 5. 20 now 5. Come on, people. This is a nice bracelet. It's worth more than that. 20 now 5. I got 25 now 30. 30 now 35. 35 40. 45. I got 40 now 5. 40 now 5. I got $40 bid now 5 now 5. $40 bid now 5. $40 bid now 45. Going once, going twice. All in, all done. Sold.
Ooh, this looks nice. Alright, can you hold this for a second? Okay, hold it up for everyone. Alright, so this is actually going to be a donation that this set will go to a church in need so that they can get educated on what's going on in the world. So we've got 2,000 Mules, the DVD, the movie that just came out. We have a pocket constitution. We have that book, Call It Conspiracy, and then we have the Real Anthony Fauci book. Okay, so the money, the highest bidder for this will be donated to 1776, and the package itself will be donated to New Covenant Life Church. Pastor Steve, we have been to his church a couple times, so just to give them a gift as a token of appreciation. All right.
Let's start this one at 40. Does that sound good? Do I see 40? 40? Do I hear 45? 40 going on 45. Can I get a 45? 45, do I hear 50? Where's my 50? Come on. I know you want it. Come on. I know y'all want it. There's a feeling inside of one of y'all that says, oh, I want it. Come on, come on. Where's that hand? All it takes is where's that hand? Come on. 50. Do I hear 55? 60. Do I hear 65? 60 going on 65. Come on. Where's that hand up? 65, please. Come on. This is 65. Do I hear 70? 70. Do I hear 75? 75. Do I hear 75? Come on. Can't end here. We just got started. Come on. 75. Do I hear 80s? And we're 75. Did I hear 80? 80. Do I hear 85? 85. Do I hear 90? 100. Do I hear 100? Do I hear 110? Come on. 110. Come on. 120. 125. Do I hear 100? 125. Let's see you. 125. Come on. 120 or 100? 125. Come on. Do I hear 135? 135. Okay. Do I hear 145? 140. Okay. Do I hear 145? Come on. 145. 145. Do I hear 150? Do I hear 150? Come on. 450. Wait, what? 150. 150. 155. Do I hear 155? 155. Do I hear 156? 160. Do I hear 160? Come on. Okay. 160. Going once. Going twice. Sold! Woo! Thank you.
Wow, that was great. Thank you.
That was a lot of fun. So where's the next item?
Thank you so much. All right, we're gonna end our auction for today. Thank you, Wild Bill. Let's give it up for Wild Bill and Dinner Bell. Future auctioneer. Okay, at this time we're gonna start our. Why don't you come up here, Big D? You haven't been on stage all day. Come on. You're gonna help me pick out the winners.
All right.
All right, let's give a round of applause for Big D. One of our trucker representatives here. He now drives his amazing yellow fire truck here.
The 1776 Restoration Movement mug. It's very beautiful. It went for $18 to Tammy. The Bible, everybody. The beautiful Bible. And WG, $10. There we go. $31. 31, right? Okay, it's a VR headset thing. Don't know exactly how it works or how you do it, but there it is. WG for $49. Right over there. All right, here we go. Got a nice handmade Land of the Free Because of the Brave plaque here. And it is WG also, $34.
got to be willing to lose it all to make it work. That's right. If you're going to lose it all either way, it don't matter. Might as well do it fighting for freedom. Come on. The record player and the record for $6 to me. I'm just playing. AJ, $5. I was just being mean. That was funny right there. I don't care who you are.
Get her done.
We got one of these fantastic bears. Here we go. $51.50. Jennifer Youngblood. This one's yours. No, Jennifer is the one that makes all the desserts for today, and she's amazing. And the last rally, and the last rally, and the last rally after that. She makes all those desserts. Okay, I'm done up here, guys. It's been fun. I can't see y'all because of the sun, but anyways.
Alright, don't go too far. Alright, I'm gonna have it. Shouldn't he pick out the 50-50 raffle winner? Yeah? Alright. If I could have the bucket for the 50-50 raffle.
Good job, Dinner Bell. I hope I didn't get you away. My phone charging too hard.
Yep.
So split in half.
We need the bucket to draw the winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Okay.
We need the
I haven't ordered none yet. Only if I get hot, I just find a shady spot. This is really the first time the channel. I've been here for 3 weeks, so this is the first time the channel got 2 months.
Okay. All right. So in our 50-50 raffle, we raised $160. You said $161? Yeah. $161. So 50 goes to you. 50 goes to 1776 Restoration Movement. All right. We're gonna. Okay. All right. Don't look, Big D. Don't look. Okay. All right, I guess we got some extra donations in there. I don't know where they came from. What? All right, so $82.50 will go to the winner. Come on, Big D. Come on, driver. Oh, okay.
That one's a, hey, Spider. Spider.
Give it up for Spider. Spider is boots on the ground. He has been with us for a few weeks. He helps in all things. Oh, Spider. Spider has just come up to tell us, for all of our online viewers, that he's donating the money back to 1776 Restoration Movement. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay. So, for anyone who's new and doesn't know Big D, can you share a little bit, everyone? Share with us why you're here, why you have been boots on the ground. Why did you buy a yellow fire truck? Where did that come from? And what makes you stay here with us?
Well, really ain't got nowhere else to go now. I'm just playing. I could go back to work. I ain't gonna do that until I'm done here. Just saying. I started this because I was watching all the United States fail. And then I was like, well, somebody's got to do something. And I heard of this, the People's Convoy, so we traveled from Georgia to Hagerstown.
And for some reason they started calling us outlaws. I don't know why. But anyway, yeah, I started this because I have to. Somebody's and I ain't gonna quit until we're done. So I'm here for the long haul. I didn't buy a fire truck for nothing. I mean, we didn't buy a fire truck for nothing because it wasn't just me. Actually, none of it was me. It was the people out there that really support us and believe in what we're doing here. So they can't be here, and so they support us for being here, I guess. And we love y'all for sure. But for some reason, I don't know why, I got this fire truck, and well, I had to get my bobtail back, and I needed a truck. And it was the second picture on Facebook Marketplace in Victorville, California. And so we went and looked at it and bought it, and it's been a fun ride ever since, I'll tell you that. Especially important. That was fun. Anyways, so I ain't quitting until it's done, y'all. And if you're able-bodied and not here, and we're calling you out, calling you all out. Better get out here because it's going down. We got till next weekend, and then we're going to do what we do. I'm gonna go make some traffic. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm good at it too. When you're doing 20 on the freeway, they all see you then. Especially if you're a couple lanes wide. Come on. But anyways, so that's why I'm here. I'm here to fight for our freedom, for our country, our rights to choose for our own self. And that's all I can say. I don't know what else to say. If you're not here, you're missing out. Because this is history. We're all going to go down in history. I promise you that. When I'm done with it, I promise you, we're going down in history. I promise you. I ain't giving up till we're done. Until we got our country back. Until we got our Constitution back. It's been trampled on the last couple of years. So that's really what I got to say, and I'll see you in the end.
Let's give it up one more time for Big D. Okay. Hippie Mama, could you come over? All right. Let's give a round of applause for Hippie Mama. Come on up. Come on up. Hippie Mama does so much. She barely gets any sleep. She handles all the finances. And so I just want to take a moment to recognize her for her hard work. Yeah. We give a round of applause to her. Very much behind the scenes. But, so this is a little bit impromptu. But I'd like to say, when I first met Hippie, this was back in Hagerstown, and and I was volunteering in the kitchen, and I would hear people like, "Oh, well, you need to double check out with Hippie Mama." All right, okay, who's this hippie lady? And in the beginning, when you don't know someone, you feel intimidated, or you feel like, oh, they're not approachable. But little by little, I started to get to know her, especially when we started to convoy through to California. And, I was always afraid to, give in my receipt to her. I was like, but here we are, 3 months later, April, May, June, almost July, 3 months later. And I like to call you my friend. now. Yeah. And we've all gotten real close, and just, you know, you really get to know a person when you're under stressful circumstances like this, out in the heat, out in the open, under the elements, and, you know, wearing multiple hats. And but I'd like to hear a little bit from you, Hippie. Where, like, why did you stick out? Like, when TPC disbanded, why did you decide to stick it out and then continue on the torch with 1776 Restoration Movement? Can you share a little bit about your story, your journey, why you're here, why you
Nice play there, Victoria. Just so you all know, she's amazing too, as many of us are. Oh, wow, I don't even know what to say. So, why am I here? Well, I have kids, and a lot of people have kids, and I felt like we failed with TPC. I'm not even gonna lie. I mean, that's just the honest. Nothing changed. So I wasn't willing to give up. I literally lost everything. I gave up my life, I gave up my house, I gave up my truck, I gave up everything. And how can I go back to my kids and say I even left them to do this without finishing the job? So here I am, and that's why I'm here. My daughter's with me today. Everybody calls her Little Hippie. Lord knows she's been very busy playing, so I don't know where she is. Oh, she's right there. And that's why I keep going, because until the job is finished, I feel like I can't go home, because then I feel like I failed them and I failed the world, because we said we were going to do something and we haven't done it. So we need to finish the job that we said we were going to start. We were going to finish. Here we are. That's it. I don't know what else to say. Ah! You'll have to twist his arm on that one.
All right, give it up one more time for Hippie. All right, I had also one more person I'd like to call to the stage before we have our main event speaker, Santa. Brian, would you like to come up and say a few words? Brian has also been with us since the beginning. He apparently joined, he was waiting for them to arrive back in Hagerstown. So Brian, if you can share with everyone a little bit why you're here, why you decided to stay when TPC disbanded, and what keeps you motivated.
I joined TPC in Hagerstown March 4th, 2022 this year. When I first got there, I didn't know what to expect. I knew I had to do something, because sitting back watching what these tyrants on Capitol Hill were doing, well, first of all, it's illegal and I'm tired of it. I got there, I had no faith in humanity at all. I had lost complete faith. Everybody was out to do for themselves, didn't help nobody. Until I got to Hagerstown, I watched people cook, pick up trash, help each other, and not get anything out of it. That is the America I remember as a child growing up. I remember growing up riding in the bed of my father's truck. That's illegal now, by the way. My children will never know that feeling. Endangering my child's life. Wrong. It's the idiots on the road that don't know how to drive that's endangering my child's life. The Constitution states that I got the right to live my life the way I see fit. It's one of your constitutional rights. No, you do not. You also have the God-given right to pick a patch of dirt, build a house, raise a family, and be happy. You no longer have that God-given right unless you pay these tyrants on Capitol Hill to do so. If you do not, they will come and take everything you have and throw you in prison. That violates the U.S. Constitution. The 14th Amendment clearly states that no man shall be subject to slavery without first being found guilty. I hate to tell you, but you're all slaves. You are being forced to pay them just to exist. And I'm tired of it. I am sick and tired of life, what I can and can't do, where I can and can't go. Our Constitution, back up a minute, I was watching a newsreel from one of our former presidents. Clearly stated that all the constitutions in the world dictate what the people's rights are. The U.S. Constitution dictates what the government is and is not allowed to do. To better give themselves power to do things, why is the government permitted to change the Constitution because they don't like it? Something that's dictated to keep them in check. They do not. I'm tired of it. I really am. In one way or the other, it's going to end. I want to do this peacefully. God forbid it goes the other way, because if you read the Constitution, it clearly states that the people have the right to remove a corrupt government if it becomes corrupt and destructive, and if necessary, exercise their Second Amendment rights to do so. Joe Biden seems to think that the Constitution does not say that. Along with a lot of these politicians, the Constitution doesn't need to be rewritten. It needs to be reread. They can try to tell me what it says. I know what it says. They need to go back to school. This is why they took prayer out of school. They took the Pledge of Allegiance out of school. They even took teaching the Constitution out of school, because they don't want our children to know their rights. It makes it easy for them to take your rights. Since the schools would not teach this to my child, I taught it to him. My son would tell you the Pledge of Allegiance off the top of his head, and he would tell you he took the same oath as a child I did. And I will defend this country, my Constitution, and my flag from all enemies, both foreign and domestic. That includes these traitors on Capitol Hill. They are the enemy. Now, I've heard a lot of people say that our soldiers, our law enforcement, cannot do anything about it because the ones on Capitol Hill are their boss. That is wrong. That is dead wrong. Our soldiers and law enforcement took the same oath that I did to defend this country from all enemies, foreign and domestic. Yeah, they took an oath to defend the president, but an oath to a traitor is no oath at all. And I will not defend him. Thank you.
All right, let's give it up again for Trucker Brian. Missing his truck lately. It's in the shop right now. You know, a trucker without their truck, you know, they go through a lot. All right, everyone, and now without further ado, please let's stand and welcome David Radell. Stand up.
Thank you. Thank you for staying late and being hot and sweating. Good for you. Or so they say. I don't know. Let me fix this up and we'll begin. I've read this quote before. Thought it needed read again, or reading again. It's hard to believe that English is my first language, isn't it? These are the times that try men's souls. The summer soldier and the sunshine patriot will, in this crisis, shrink from the service of their country. Now deserves the love and thanks of man and woman. Tyranny, like hell, is not easily conquered. Yet we have this consolation with us, that the harder the conflict, the more glorious the triumph. What we obtain too cheap we esteem too lightly. It is dearness only that gives everything its value. Heaven knows how to put a proper price upon its goods. And it would be strange indeed if so celestial an article as freedom should not be highly rated. Thomas Paine, 1776. These are the times that try men's souls. I believe with all of my heart we sit here tonight under the very same feeling that Thomas Paine felt in 1776. We've looked around at those who govern us, and we do not feel like we are being represented fairly, properly, and with our best interest in mind. At least a lot of us do not. I'm firmly convinced that the majority of us do not. I have spoken about your individual liberties, your rights, from Washington State all the way back to here. Over and over and over, I have filled stages just like this one and talked about your rights. I have told you, and you have felt in your own hearts, that your rights are being stripped away from you on a daily basis. Tonight, I will not talk to you about your rights. We have beat that one into the ground. Tonight, I want to talk to you about your duties. You see, a right is something that you can, or if you choose not, you don't have to do. It's your right. You want to carry a weapon? It's your right to carry that weapon, but you don't have to carry a weapon. That's a right. If you want to, as Brian spoke of a while ago, to buy a piece of ground, pay for that piece of ground, you have a right to do that, but you don't have to. But there's a difference when I speak about your duties. When I speak about your duties, it takes choice completely out of the equation. You do not have a choice in this matter. You have a duty. We have lost our rights because of our duty. We are governed. They govern by the consent of we, the governed. And we have seceded our duty over to men and women. The pursuit of life, liberty. We've seceded that to men and women who have not chose our lives, our liberty, our pursuit of happiness. They have chosen their life, their liberty, and their pursuit of happiness. And we have sat back and let them represent themselves and not represent us. And we have stayed asleep until now. We are starting to wake up. We are now starting to feel the pinch of our liberties being stripped from us. And the reason for that is because we have shirked our duties. This is your responsibility to make sure that your government does what we tell them they need to do. And for so many years, they have gone by, taking away individual rights. There was a day when a young man could go down and get him a pole, get him some bait, and get him some hooks, get him a few bobbers. He could sit on the creek bank or on the side of a pond. He could fish all day long, and no one come and ask him, did you buy a license to be able to do this, son? No, nobody done that. But they paraded it in as protection for the fish. I'm sorry, the fish were doing just fine, before you came along, Mr. Government Agent. And it will do just fine when you are gone. But what about my right to pursue the pursuit of happiness, the pursuit of life, and the pursuit of liberty? We have traded liberty for security. One of our founding fathers plainly said that a person or an individual or a group of individuals, a country that trades its liberty for some security will lose both and deserves neither. We have done that as an American society. They have came along and agency after agency has been developed that we didn't vote for. We don't have any control over who runs that agency now. It is under the auspices of one of the other officials that we have voted in, but that is as far as our voice goes. These agencies have come in and they've relegated farmers to where they can't hardly, and now unless you're a big monolithic farm company, you can't make a living. The small farmer is eking out a meager existence. Truck drivers, right now, all you truck drivers that are watching me on live stream, you that are here right now, with fuel at nearly $6 a gallon, I know you're not making the money that you should make doing the work that you are doing. Who is doing that to us? It is those people that we have ceded our authority to that are making our lives a living hell right now. We got families that are right now wanting to do a vacation. We're coming up on the vacation months, and they have their kids home from school, and they'd like to go on a vacation, but they can't because the stinking government has made so many stupid decisions that gas is so expensive that they're trying just to get back and forth to work every day. You can say it's their fault, but no, it is not. It's my fault. It's your fault. We let them get by with this. They have silenced us through fear. I am getting so sick and tired of people warning me about what happened on January 6th a year ago. I'm getting so sick and tired of, you're going to end up in prison, you're going to end up in jail, and they're going to throw away the key. But I stand on this stage tonight, and we don't have to make up new slogans. 1776 give us all the slogans that we ever need. And I stand here on this stage tonight and say, you give me liberty or you give me death. I will not bend my knee anymore.
Let's go, Sarah!
Not because my rights are being stripped away, but because I feel a duty that's burning inside my soul that I must stand up now. I will not be silent. I will not be intimidated. Not when I've got God on my side. Not when I've got truth on my side. Not when I've got history on my side. You will not stop me. I will stand up. The only way you can stop me is to kill me. And when you kill me, you release my burdened soul to a far greater glory than earth will ever give me. And I know our liberal left does not know how to deal with a man like me. Tough. Deal with me. Because here's the fact of the matter. I am going to fulfill my duty. I'm going to fulfill my duty to the Constitution. I'm going to fulfill my duty to my God. And I will stand. And I will be heard. Many of you sitting here tonight and many more watching by way of live stream, your country has called on you. You raised your hand. You swore an oath to that Constitution that I speak of. You didn't fight for our liberties here. You fought so that that nasty system of government in a foreign land did not come into our land. And we thank you for that. And we love you for that. You stood against that great onslaught of evil. You've done it in World War II. You've done it in Korea. You've done it in Vietnam. And to all of my Vietnam vets, welcome home. Welcome home. The violence that ruled our nation at that time did not give them men and women a proper welcome home. And I want to tell you, we thank you. We love you for your service to our country and to our Constitution. All over this world, up until these final wars that we fought in the sands of the Middle East, we thank you for doing your duty. To our law enforcement officers, you have made the same declaration that you will stand for that Constitution. Your Constitution needs you now. It needs you to fulfill your duty. I'm just an old hillbilly truck driver. I embrace that moniker willingly, lovingly. That's who I am. But on July 4th, my voice will be heard. Will yours? Will yours? I have never laid my hand on a Bible. I've never raised my hand to God and swore an oath to this Constitution. But tonight, I raise my hand to the Almighty God. And I say I will give my life if necessary to defend that wonderful system of government that sets men free. Just as much as I will kneel by my bunk before I go to bed tonight and raise my hands to God and thank Him for that wonderful Word of God, that wonderful Son of God that gave me my liberty. Both of them are precious to me. Both of them are who I am. Both of them define me. And both of them are right now guiding me. What is guiding you? Are you letting your fear, are you letting your intimidation factor be the ruler of your life? It's about time. Let me tell you something. I just said it the other day. We just celebrated D-Day just a few days ago. And those men got on board that ship in England, sailed across the channel onto the shores of Normandy. And they took their legs and swung them over the sides of those ships, got on those rope ladders and climbed down into those landing craft. Don't tell me they weren't scared. They'd seen the bombardment that was going on for hours. They'd seen the planes strafing the enemy. And those men were afraid. But they sucked up their fear and they done the job because it was their duty. And today I'm telling you, it is your duty to stand up to the tyranny in Washington, D.C. and say, I will not be ignored anymore. It is my right to do what I'm doing, but it is also my duty, and I will do it. Will you join me?
Give it up one more time for freedom! Freedom! All right, everyone, before we close out for tonight, if you were a winning bidder, don't forget to go meet Hippie Mama or Jennifer on my right over here to pick up your item and pay for your item. If I could have everyone join us, let's sing God Bless America. How about that? We'll end with God Bless America. Take a moment, look it up on your phone if you don't know the lyrics. Let's do this a cappella. I have to look up the lyrics myself. Karaoke style, right? Anybody like to come on stage and sing with me? Jennifer, I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I know you got your dog with you.
Mr. Power.
God bless America. All right. Next weekend, July 2nd and 3rd, we're going to be having a double weekend rally to rev up before we do our peaceful protest on the 4th of July.
Okay, guys, thank you for tuning in and watching this on the 1776 Restoration Movement. Coming to you live from Bunker Hill, West Virginia, just outside of the Winchester line. We'll be coming to you where we're standing up for everybody's freedom against crazy mandates, vaccines, face diapers, trying to take away your First and Second Amendment rights and every other thing that's listed in the Constitution. Well, we understand that you cannot be here, but some of us are, and we are boots on the ground. If you can make it, we will be back next Saturday and Sunday and Monday. We are located in Bunker Hill, West Virginia, just outside of Winchester, behind the fireworks stand. You cannot miss it. Big pay parking lot, chain link fence, signs, banners, and flags. You cannot miss us. Thank you for tuning in. We are 100% viewer funded. If you'd like to make a donation, the information is in the bottom right-hand corner. We really appreciate your funds in order to be able to make these trips possible. All donations go toward fuel, lodging, food, and new equipment. New equipment that is much necessary with this heat. This heat is hard on our equipment and our phones especially. At the time being, we are in need of a handheld gimbal and some fan coolers, also known as some phone coolers. It runs about $50 a cooler for a fan. We need a couple of those and a gimbal. We're looking at about $200 in need. Even $5 is better than nothing. It really helps with gas prices. Anything you're willing to help, we appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time. Good night.